Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Saturday, November the 4th. Well, they're over here at the Smith farm. I'm letting the combine warm up. We spent some time this morning cutting some tree limbs and stuff. Getting in here is a little tight. Getting in with the combine yesterday. But I'll walk out here and just show you the beans right quick before we munch them up. Today is no trouble. Will probably be the last day of harvest for 2023. I know I'll have to come over here one day next week. I got the extension agent's gonna come look at the deer repellent trowel and we're gonna go over it, but I can't cut it today, but I can cut right up against it. So, but here's the beans. This patch here, they're thin. Get pretty decent down here in the swags where it was wetter, but yeah, got big old beans on them, and they got several pods on the plant. You know, they're not great, but I mean, considering this was basically a jungle last fall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to do the same with this as I have all my other ones and scale it out, so we'll kind of know about how many bushels the acre we've been making. I think we'll do okay on it. We'll see. You know, like I said, this was a jungle last year. Grew up, trees growing, briars and everything else, so the fact that we got to crop it all, especially as we were contending with the deer like crazy, I'm pretty happy, pretty satisfied. So let's get going and get her cut. We got a big old pile of chicken duty here to haul, spread. Well, guys, I've been combining. I ain't got you guys much footage today. I've just been trying to keep an eye out for rocks. There's a bunch of rocks at this farm. And these beans, this field here I had to replant. So the original beans aren't but maybe a foot tall, but they are absolutely loaded with beans. I mean, that's probably 50 pods within 12 inches of the ground. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for rocks, make sure I don't get them. It's leaving kind of a mess. I mean, it ain't cutting them the greatest because they're so short, but let me get turned around here and I'll show you guys what I'm dealing with. I'm about done with the first field. It's about a 4-acre field here. I about got a bin full, so I'm gonna say they're making probably around 30 bushels an acre, give or take. Maybe a hair more, which I mean, I'm not gonna complain about considering this ground hasn't been farmed in several years, and we had a really dry year. So, you know, I think the next field is gonna do better. I didn't have to replant them. They've looked better the whole year, but I guess we'll see. Here's what we're dealing with. I'm not sure how well that shows up, but I mean, the short beans aren't maybe 12 to 18 inches tall, so they don't cut good. But you know, I'm getting, I would say, a good 90–95% of them, so it is what it is. You know, first year farming it, like I said, I haven't been farmed in several years, so it's, you know, lacking a lot of nutrients. We're gonna put litter on it either this fall or in the spring, just depending. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do. I was originally planning on planting corn next year, but I'm about half tempted to try a weed on it again, or some oats or something, and then do double crop beans again. Because I really need the straw for next year. I got a guy wanting a bunch of straw. So I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I may do corn, I don't know. That's gonna put us at a lot of corn next year, which is okay, but I don't have as much storage for corn as I do. You know, I ain't got but like 3,700 bushel bins, so that would be putting us up in the 40s, 45 acres of corn next year, which ain't much for most people, but you know, for us, that's a lot. Well, this year I only had 25, and I'm hoping maybe to get my yields up some more on my corn next year. So we'll see. Y'all can see I'm about halfway up my window. This is gonna get us pretty close to a bin full. We'll show y'all the good, bad, and ugly. Here's some 5 bushel beans. Deer and then dry weather killing us on these. They're probably 6 inches tall. I believe the best place to about that high. November the 7th. I'm here in the John Deere 6620. I finished up my beans earlier. We had just a little flock from the extension agency that we done a deer trial on, deer repellent trial. I don't think it's going to turn out that great and be very accurate because where we planted it was right against the trees, and the trees hurt the beans real bad. But if the data is any bit conclusive, I'll give y'all guys that evidence. Thought I was done, but we had a neighbor whose combine yesterday burned up, or caught on fire. I don't know how bad it burned it, but I think it's pretty much shot from what he talked. So one of his farms is right here a mile or so from the house. I'm trying to cut it for him to get y'all a little bit of shot of that. I actually had another neighbor Friday evening whenever I was still cutting. We had left and moved to another farm, and they were right beside our farm before we moved. Theirs caught on fire. Theirs, though, I don't think it ever actually flamed up. It was more of just a smoldering, smoking, you know, still bad deal, scary deal. But the fire department got there, and I helped them Friday evening until late, getting water in every little nook and cranny. And anyway, they're back going now. But guys, it's imperative during this type of work to have some type of insurance. You know, we had a neighbor 2 wheat harvests ago burnt his combine, burnt to the ground, and then this guy this year combine burnt to the ground, and then this year we also had a neighbor whose hay barn burnt to the ground. So, you know, really need to keep some insurance. Sometimes they're not good at honoring it. I don't know exactly how, you know, I ain't never had to deal with it, thankfully, as far as how well they honor, you know, their policies and stuff. But you know, you gotta have it, guys, because you know, we got a really cheap machine. Our machine's probably worth somewhere $10,000 to $15,000 range. You know, a lot of these people, though, they're running combines that worth as much as a house, if not more. And, you know, that's a catastrophic loss if you was to lose it. So you gotta make sure you have that insurance. Luckily I have insurance and it's paid up, so if this old girl goes up in flames, it's okay. I don't want to lose her because she's a good combine, but I have the stuff to cover it if I need to. Anyway, we're gonna get here and start cutting for this guy and try to get his beans out of the ground. I think it's about 20 or 25 acres here, if I'm not mistaken. I doubt we'll get done today, but we'll see. Last unload for the year, y'all. That's all for our 2023 Ruth Farms Harvest. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned. There's plenty more videos coming. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for joining us. Please leave us a comment, like, and subscribe for more. Thank y'all. Have a good day, and God bless.